where does one go from there? Thank you, that's very kind of you. I was thinking almost 30 years ago, I stood at a podium in Spear presenting my 1995 CWG Cabernet, my maiden vintage wine on the Guild on the 97 auction, and I'm still standing. Taken a few hammer blows in the last few years, but it's networks and it's relationships and it's friendships, whether they be professional, whether they be trade and private individuals. I think one comes to realize how important quality relationships is in life. And those things, when you least expect it, they come back and they pay dividends unexpectedly. So there's a lot of goodwill in the room from a lot of my colleagues. I was very fortunate to pick and to start a new brand, Solo Wine Company, and picked a very good vintage to start it in. So 2025 I picked about 5 tons of Merlot, equal amount of Shiraz and some Chardonnay. And I worked for a brand that for 32 years we made wine within the fence. And for the first time in my professional life, I can go anywhere, I can buy anywhere. And so it was like Christmas Day come early, and I bought Shiraz from 4 different appellations. I managed to get Cabernet from 2 great awards in Stellenbosch. My ex-best man and his best man, Kevin Grant, helped me with some Chardonnay. And so we've been very fortunate. And we've made the wines at Morganstair Estate here in Somerset West. I'm not quite yet in a position to buy them out, but hopefully one day we will. I was fortunate to be able to negotiate the buyback of a good number of the 2023 wines, and so the wine in the glass is the last Cabernet I made at Hartenberg, and it's from the Bottleray, and it's nice to hear Bottleray being repeated as a award over and over. I know it's on the wrong side of Stellenbosch. It has the poorest soils in Stellenbosch. It has the most bush vine, but for a variety like Pinotage and Shiraz, we know it's out of struggle and it's out of hardship that character and quality grows. And sadly, my negotiations for the Shiraz fell through. Maybe next year I'll be able to buy back that Shiraz. But I have a great Merlot in line, a 23, hopefully for next year's auction. But as to the wine in the glass, it's 23 was a tough vintage, and it's sad just to see 3 Cabernets. And we have to count Miles's cab as a cab too. But so just 4 cabs from Stellenbosch. I better clear that. Bordeaux versus Cabernet. No harm. Miles and I have worked together closely with some of his wines. We've been the supplier of the Merlot and the Petit Verdot in the past, and he knows a good thing, and that's Bottleray. It's still the area in Stellenbosch where the most grapes leave the ward and are not bottled and are not given a face. But happily they find quality homes, and we need to pay those growers good money to keep the vines in the ground, because the wine industry is going through a bit of a dip, and the growers especially. So, but at least the people in this room understand that, and we have a sustainable, regenerative approach to everything. Enjoy the wine in the glass, and thank you all for coming. Thank you.